Peace and many blessings to y'all out there. It's your girl Wendy Zizzo here with Nappy Red and Kirk Dirk. We are Awareness Academy 411, here to give you the 411 on just what's going on in the world, what's going on in life, and most importantly, to give you some type of solutions towards these problems. Because we can't just keep talking about problems and not have any solutions. You know what I mean? Even if it's just a little something, a little seed, you know, every little seed is planted, you know. So, you know, join us here, you know, Awareness Academy 411 every Friday night. We're here trying to rock out with you. I know you wind it down after work. Some people work extra hard and just get home and, you know, time to just chill out. You know what I mean? Chill with us. Subscribe to us on YouTube, please. Like, click, share, all that good stuff.
Yes.
Without further ado, let's get into it. So,
yeah, let's get into
it. One of the top things going on is these election things, right? So they got the DNC and the RNC and Michelle Obama over here remixed. Look at black jobs.
Black.
And Trump wants a DI higher.
It's coming for black job, you know. So.
Trump trying to become a DI higher.
Man, it's getting crazy out there, but you know, what was you gonna say, Red?
Well, basically, I want to say this: like all that stuff they did last night, it was cool and everything. They had the hood stuff on there. They had some old school stuff. They even had some white stuff on there.
Bro, this is a straight concert. This is all.
Yeah, basically.
I loved it. I wish I could have went.
But the crazy part, all that money she got to campaign and everything, you know, she paid them to come on so she can get more votes. I get all that.
No, actually.
Oh, wait.
Let her finish.
And so basically, my thing is this: if she gets into office, every black people should at least try to push. We get protection because every other race got protection on what
some type of laws now like there's some laws for Asian people, there's some laws
for Jewish people,
but
we need a law for us as black people so we can be protected in America. Because I know that's not going to happen, but we need to talk about this a little more and everything. Because
I got something for you.
Nah. We need to have this discussion.
Listen. There ain't. It's almost like whenever somebody is in an abusive relationship, right, and then person, they're trying to get the person to act right, like please act right, and then when the person's like, you know what, F it, I don't want to deal with you no more, I'm gonna leave you, and then now they want to come after you and start acting right, but then as soon as you like, oh, good, they finally got it, then they go right back to their bullshit. That's where we at right now. We with the abusive ass boyfriend, which or now it's gonna be a girlfriend, because now we, you know, woman, right? It's gonna be abusive. The system is using her now to get our hopes up. Right, and then as soon as she's in there, it's gonna be the same old shit, different thing.
Same old song.
Same old shit.
I want to be optimistic only because this time around, the people that's advising us are progressives. If anybody know who progressives are, they the ones that actually don't take corporate money, and they only sole purpose is to help people. So they the ones that don't get that much exposure, and they get hated by both parties, Democrats and Republicans, because of the fact that their ability is being progressive, like Bernie Sanders. If Bernie Sanders was in the White House, you think he gonna be giving anybody money in any country or just giving money in general? No, Bernie Sanders don't play. If you look at his track record for 100 years, he's been in office.
But Bernie Sanders works from morals and principles. You're dealing with people in corporation that see everything as business and numbers. But I'll say this much: one thing we have to recognize in our community is stop for them to do something for us, and we just need to do it ourselves. Like at the end of the day, when Obama came into office, and people were like, oh, he didn't do nothing for black people. The one thing for sure he did for black people was raise people's, like, their hopes, their dreams. Like, there was more black businesses started under his.
I was about to say that.
And it had not necessarily anything to do with what he was doing per se. Like, you know, whatever monies was given, get out. It was more so the inspiration. You know what I mean? Like, we were inspired, like, yo, we felt empowered. And I think even with Camille, what she will do is she's going to stimulate the same type of energy from people, especially women.
But also,
you know what I mean?
when Obama was in office, many black people was killed. So I mean, you gotta take the bad with the good.
Yeah, there was a lot of shootings going on at that time.
Yeah,
a lot.
And
mass shootings. There was a lot of shit going on. I remember that. But again, in some way, shape, or form, I feel like we did progress as a people.
Oh yeah,
in some ways, you know what I mean? And I feel
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, any little bit counts, you know what I mean? Any little bit counts. So even with this term, you know, when she wins, because she's gonna win, you know, she wouldn't even put there if she wasn't gonna win. You know what I mean? Carter, President Carter said this. I believe it was Carter. He said that the only way we'll ever have a woman president is if she was a vice president first and then became the president. Either through some type of something. They're doing it differently in this way, right?
Yeah.
And then once she gets in, it's going to be harder for men to get back in because now we're going to have so much progression under a woman that is, you know, plus at this time, women hold the majority in a lot of things.
Of
you know
education,
what I mean? Women are the most educated, you know, and women outnumber men. You know, I don't know what the ratios is now, but, you know, so
they do, and black women are the most educated group in this country. Absolutely. But you want to get even further when Donald Trump said he created the most jobs since Abraham Lincoln. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, well, guess what? I got the actual data, and he's 100% off. Like Trump don't care about job creation. He's for corporations. Everybody need to understand. Yeah. If you don't own a big business, you don't benefit from Donald Trump's situation. The economy might look better under Donald Trump only because it was Obama. Mm-hmm. Obama set everything up, but Trump just took it and ran with it, screwed it up by giving it
he was eating off of that momentum and trying to act like he was his. Yeah. But I will also say too, on another level outside of just, you know, the reality we're used to, we are in the age of Aquarius, right? So the age of Aquarius is the age of knowledge, the age of truth, the age of ascension, basically. And the feminine energy is making its way back because, you know, we've always existed on matriarchy for thousands of years until the patriarchy started, you know, about 3,000 years ago. So now this concession is at an end. It's at its end. So now we're moving into the, you know, full-on course of the age of Aquarius. So women are at the helm, like they're going to be at the top. Like you see a lot of countries all around the world where women are becoming president here. In Mexico, they just got the first woman president there. You know, it's like a lot of women presidents are popping up in different countries in Africa and other countries like Israel. Like, thank you, Mother Nature, for coming back. Because Mother Nature is what's going to set things straight. Because when Mother Nature come in, she knock everything down and bring it back up again. That's what she does.
Mother Nature's violent. She's violent to us.
and I think this is an 8 year, so build and destroy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now, that's what's happening right now.
Now look at this system right here. This is from the Forbes magazine. They don't have no reason to lie because they're all about numbers. Their numbers. They don't give a crap about Dems, Republicans. It's about business.
The U.S. added 15.8 million jobs during Biden's first 42 months in office, compared to the 2.7 million contraction during Trump's presidency. According to the total non-farm payrolls, the most cited measure of the total employment, which encompasses most American workers. So basically, Biden had way more jobs starting under his term. You know?
And it makes sense because my son was just losing jobs left and right, and I kept on helping him get another job so easy. I'm talking about job after job after job. I'm helping him apply for application. He getting hired, fired, because whatever he's doing.
Well, I wish they would get it together in New York right now. Listen, I wish they would get it together in New York because once they, brought all these people in. They depleted, or not depleted, but our he said, y'all voting for Camilla? No, I ain't voting for nobody. Ain't nobody voting, and I'm not endorsing either or. I don't even care about politics, but I'm still knowledgeable of what's going on. So you ain't gonna catch me at no I ain't voting.
He said, ain't no. My cousin just lost his damn mind. He said, ain't no such thing of Mother Nature.
Listen, we going back to Mother Nature. That's why I even go a step further. That's why a lot of men are acting all feminine too, and they all.
Hold on. This is where he got it wrong. He said, "Why did Joe Biden took all the money out of black college?" It's actually the opposite. Don't let me get those numbers up. Joe Biden donated more money than not Donald Trump, Joe Biden.
And mad student loans got forgiven too.
And then loan forgiveness. I'd say $64,000. Hello? Come on, can you explain that? Who cares about the migrants? They don't affect me directly. I don't see my pockets getting thin. You vote for your interests. Do you think Donald Trump care about unions? He hates the post office.
Matter of fact,
I work for them. He hates
matter of fact, people
he got a vendetta against us. He think we got him the election.
Take this form down. Take this form down. They got it. They got it.
Yeah. People need to stop thinking about the presidency and thinking about your local senate, your local councilmen. Those are the ones that change the rules. Those are the ones that makes it happen. And everything, so that's why they keep putting. He said Trump. That's why they keep putting.
Did you see what's his name?
Woman supposed to.
Tommy Davidson. Tommy Davidson was on the breakfast show, and he was talking about what these black people voting for Trump. You need to stay away from them niggas. Women are supposed to run nature. Men are the creators of physical creation. Women are thinkers. Nature was built on this. The Europeans came and flipped it. If women were running this world, absolutely. Did he be knowing?
Yo, Rob.
His masculine energy. You know what I mean? Like that's a man in his masculine energy. These dudes that they get sassy and they want to fight with women and they want to do all types of negative things to women. They in their feminine energy, and that's not what you're supposed to be because you have. You're a man, you know what I mean? So I'm
a kid. I don't know what y'all talking about.
But overall, listen. At the end of the day,
I blame the feminine on Obama.
The feminine?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about him passing that bill. But look at this. See, this is what these people understand. Yeah. Trump got everybody believing that migrants are taking jobs. They can't work. They ain't taking a job I want. They can't work. They don't got paperwork.
Trump is going after Trump is the one
taking no black
job. He's going after the black job.
No, but think about it. If he said they're taking black jobs, that's disgrace. He makes us look like we ain't nothing if he said those are black jobs. The jobs they getting, those are black jobs? Really? That make us look bad as a people. What?
Man,
they're bringing that criminal people in.
Day, like I was about to say, at the end of the day, like what Red said, focus on your local.
Local people.
The local things you want to vote for, and read more into that. And more importantly, can you do as an individual to contribute to a solution in your community? Whether that's you teaching something that's going to help somebody, like people out there. If you own, like if you're a trade person, like you know how to fix things, you need to get these young kids and teach them how to do it. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
Start these programs.
And that's what my nonprofit is all about, is teaching the young kids trades now. Because there's no trade. And plus what your cousin was saying, Andre was saying, that started in the 80s too, when a lot of Cuban people came over. They gave the bad people to America, and that's what the same they're doing.
But now it's
America was built on bad people, because you think when they first came over, they was the good ones. They was the rejects. They got rejected from England. What you talking about? Like this? Yeah. They built this country off of coming here and terrorizing the people that was already here. And it's the same cycle.
Now this part right here says we can't allow a woman to
tell us what masculinity is. You know what?
You're right, nigga. Women, let me tell you something. A woman can see a soft dude. Remember, it's women that is drawn to the masculinity. So they can tell you what masculinity is because they can see it. Like, okay, I had a strong father. I identify with it, and I know if y'all man's is soft or he's strong.
Now I'm glad
Some
he's
men are
coming.
soft.
I'm glad he's coming.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it too. I love drama.
You know what bugs me out about a lot, especially men like him. They're so mad at women for being so powerful, and they don't want to give women the due respect and justice of being who and what we are. Like, women are powerful, period. Like, we literally bring life to this planet. Like, I want to see you do that. The one talking the mess. I want to see you hold the baby and push it out your hole. That little hole. Let me see it come out. Let me see. And more importantly, let me see your body even do that. But either way,
to die.
That's one level of it, right? The next level of it is that we like. Oh my God, I'm like almost losing my train of thought because I got so much stuff coming in. I just want to go, you know. But let me get my points.
Kamala don't have to do anything for us, though.
Go ahead, Red.
She just have to.
No. I was just gonna say, keep the comments coming because we like this. We like
that. We definitely need that.
And thank you, Ra.
Ra's the homie, though. That's
what I was gonna say is that a lot of these guys don't want to know their place. Like, men have a certain place when it comes to being the complement of a woman. Because if you look in nature, what do the males do? Some males sacrifice themselves. Look at look at like the praying mantis, right? When he know he about to get something, he gonna plant his seeds. She eats him after she. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many species where you see even the birds, they put on this whole little dance and looking all good and doing that, doing that little dance.
You gotta respond.
Then the female she'll go and she'll lay the eggs, and he's just bringing her stuff. He's helping. He's building the nest. He's bringing her food. He's feeding her the whole time she's in there incubating the babies. Then when the babies are born, they take turns going to feed the babies. You know what I mean? It's like just look at nature. You know what I mean? If you want to even look at the lions and the pride. The lionesses run the pride. People think it's the lion. No, the male does not run it. They appoint him to protect them. That's what his job is. When they're with the babies and stuff and the cubs, he's supposed to stay there and protect them. But who goes out and gets the food? The lion. The woman. He goes out and gets that food. He said, "Man, lives bring life to the planet. The child comes out, bro. Go."
I love drama.
He said he ain't even. He said the nature sister, even the insects. No, absolutely. Listen.
Queen Bee, we got Queen Bee for a reason.
If we went back to the natural way of nature, things would be amazing. Like, listen, one of the things that I got from being in Egypt and seeing these massive, massive things, these temples, these pyramids, that are just like, how the hell did we do this? They knew who and what they were. We knew who we were. We knew exactly who we were, and we understood how to work together and to create things that we can't even do now. Why? Because we're not together and we don't know ourselves anymore. That was whitewashed out of us for just over the last few hundred years. You know what I mean? But it's still in our DNA. And people like me, people like you too, that you're more in tune. Like, that's why you can process this information on a more mature level, masculine level, versus the ones that are more operating from that feminine level, and they're just off. They're off balance, so they coming with this stuff that he talking.
but
also,
now you
go ahead. No, go ahead.
What I would say is this: when you look at shit, I lost my train of thought. You got it out there.
Yeah, but basically, what you just saying, it goes back until when people say mankind and everything, do the knowledge on mankind.
He said Egypt is trash.
Yeah,
he needs help.
Yeah, if if you do the knowledge on mankind, it's called mankind for some reason.
He's an Israelite. Hold on, he's an Israelite. Oh my God! Don't get me started.
Yeah. But it goes back to
I don't completely dislike Israelites, but it's some things that.
Now, Israelites are taught to hate women straight up and down. They are so taught. Absolutely. They are so taught to hate and put women down as like a what do you call it? Like a necessity. Like, okay, we need you, but we don't need you. Like, we own you. You're my property, and this is what your role is, and you stay below the man. Like, I met this dude years ago that was teaching these young brothers the Israelite twisted stuff, and he dead ass said to me one day, he was like, he asked me, he said, do you think a woman is dirty when she's on her period? And I was like, now if you're gonna go to thousands of years, they had different ways of doing things than they do now. You know what I mean? And he was like, oh, I knew you was gonna say that. No, a woman is disgusting. You're not supposed to touch her. Let's just talk biologically. First, I'm gonna talk biologically. There's so many stem cells and nutrients in a woman's menses. It's crazy. Like, in ancient times, and even in certain practices in different cultures, they actually use it for they put it in the ground to fertilize things. Some of them put it in they fertilize trees and plants and all types of things because there's so much nutrients in that blood. They used to do rituals with it, and people that are aware of those type of things now use that. He said, condemn Sexy Red. That's your girlfriend. You would love Sexy Red.
But
he would love him.
I'm not a fan of that music though.
But Ron,
Sexy Red. Yeah.
But Ron is right. If you know what I'm saying, you gotta know different stuff and everything.
You right about it. No, he said it. He said it right. Because at first I'm like, no, what are you talking about? Then I was like, no, we're not Egyptian.
Yeah,
I was gonna say we're not Egyptian because we
you take the word.
It's not even her name. Her name
is
exactly. And where did chemistry come from? Chemistry come from chematics.
Everything comes from chemet. Everything comes from chemet. Everything.
And even though people said the word Africa,
it's not Africa.
No.
That's not the original name.
Before the original name is Akaberland. Akaberland is the original name. But even when you take the variation and say Africa, it's still African verbiage in that particular.
Oh yeah, they do that with like
it's still not European.
The word
it's just not the original name.
Oh look, even the word Mother Nature comes from Mut Nature. Mut Nature is the Kemetic name for Mother Nature. So it was Mut Nature. There's a lot of different terms.
Hieroglyphs. When people say, "Oh, I looked at the hieroglyphs," you mean you look at the nature, meta nature.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just it's lost information, and people like me and you that's found that we just got to share it so people can hear it. And
don't say go. Yo, Andre, don't say go out completely and say Egypt or Kemet is trash and all that. No. We are products of that. You know what I'm saying? We was explorers. We was everywhere. When some people said they didn't come on a slave ship, first of all, a lot of people don't know where the hell they came from because they don't even do no research. But if you didn't come on a slave ship, that's fine. A lot of us was here already. But we still originated from there. That doesn't take away that we was originated. Because when you go back thousands and thousands of years in the American continent, that shit was all fucking ice.
Listen, so how the fuck you all I gotta say is to Andre. The last thing I'm gonna say to Andre, unless if he says something else that just make me want to say something, is tell me that you don't read without telling me you don't read. That's all I gotta say. Like tell me you did just that's all you doing right now. Just tell me that you don't read without telling me you don't.
They get that book, they get that Bible, they get their version of the Bible, the Israelite version. And they talk about Esau, talking about that's the white man and da 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 da. That stuff right there, put it like this. I'm okay with some of Israelites. I'm okay with the teachings of it, some of it. But here's the thing. To me, all that stuff is just fairy tales. I'm gonna be honest. It's all fairy tales to me. It's all somebody that wrote it that said, you know what, I want people to think this way. I want people to respond this way and do this way and do everything like the way I want to do it. That's what Bible is a form of control. Whether it's a good control or bad control, it's control.
Any Bible is a knockoff of Kemetic science, period. It's like there's not one religion on this planet that is not a spinoff of what they said.
Oh, look about freak show. Yeah.
Oh my God! Did y'all see there was?
I definitely agree with that, Tyrone.
I've been seeing a lot of clips lately. Dr. Umar Johnson was on a podcast was arguing with him, saying that, tell me what hip hop. Tell me where in the world did hip hop contribute to our community? Where did hip hop build a school? Where did hip hop actually create programs that actually help? Like, it was all just people getting rich. And the dude was like arguing with him. And Umar, I would love to get Dr. Umar Johnson on here.
Umar, let me tell you something. You want to know what 6 degrees look like when somebody talk? Just listen to Umar Johnson, because I haven't seen him lose an argument. I've never seen him lose an argument yet.
He's so passionate. He be screaming at you.
I never see him lose an argument because he just know how, and he doesn't do ab hominis. He don't insult anybody. He just throw out his line of facts and have you think, and y'all go back and forth. But it seems like Umar, to me, he might not say he's a genius, but I think he's a genius because
he is a genius.
He's a genius. You know why I say that? It's because I have yet to see him get shut down, even for other people with doctorate.
Listen, he's similar to
debated a lot of people and made loose. He made people I thought was intelligence a little slow.
People like us will not open our mouth unless if it's coming out with facts. Because, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people want to speak things, but they don't want to speak facts. And that's why when he come in, he shut them down, because he's speaking real facts. Because this dude does what? He reads.
Yo, Andre, don't talk about my Johnson. Don't talk about Umar Johnson.
He was like, tell him
he got the goddamn school. The school's already there, punk. Don't talk about Umar Johnson. He got his goddamn school. But I understand, take it forever. But Negroes don't want to give no money for our betterment. We only want to buy.
He's enjoying this. I can guarantee you that he's cracking up right now as he's texting his rubbish. What would they call it in England? Rubbish.
Oh yeah.
Rubbish.
Raw. I definitely seen that. I definitely seen that.
Oh yeah, the Abus and the Grand Canyon. They found there's a lot of Kemetic.
A lot of stuff in there.
That's why you're not allowed. They got the military.
They shut it down, and they act like that it don't exist. But listen, this is one of the things that they don't understand, and I'm gonna put it out there if people don't know about it. Is back then they had access to technology that we just don't know about, and they've been trying to hide it. Like, in the Smithsonian has a whole bunch of stuff, and if you look into there's something called the ley lines that go across the planet, and there's certain points in the planet where the energy is more concentrated, and if you look on the map, there's a military installation by every single last one of them. Why? Because they know this information, and there was stargates on this planet that helped you to go from one part of it to the other. And that's how they were able to build all of these different structures all around the world that all are similar in some way. Why? Because we moved around, and it wasn't. I don't think it was just on boats.
Nah, he paying child support for his baby moms. So he said he got 2 baby moms.
He got 2 baby moms.
Nah, he paying. Let me tell you something. You gotta remember, Dr. Umar is extremely hated by everybody that's different from his viewpoint. Even a lot of black people. So the whole thing is, you think if he had a child support issue, he'd be behind bars. First of all, he in Philly, and you know about Philly. Philly is one of the places where it's most incarcerated in America. Like, it's like number 3 and number 4 are the most incarcerated black people. Either they're incarcerated by in prison, or they got some type of some type of judicial contact where they have some kind of record or probation or something like that. If you look up Pennsylvania, you'll see it's one of the most incarcerated besides Mississippi, and you got some in Chicago. So Umar Johnson will be in jail if he wasn't paying child support. Don't get it twisted. Do he have a weird relationship with his baby mamas? That's his business. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, since when do y'all try to hold, not you guys, but men like him, males like him. Since when do y'all hold somebody accountable for the bullshit that they do enough to try to discredit them? Because more than likely, a lot of your friends ain't shit, and y'all all get down and shit together.
Yo, look what he said. He said, you know this? That's an Israelite concept.
Two
What he
men
just
are
said.
here allowing this woman to lead them that thinks she's above them. Thank you for the compliment. Oh my God, he thinks
awesome.
Sweet.
We all excited, bro.
Keep up the good work. Look at that's his inside opposite compliment. Like, you know, like when somebody goes like with girls when they get catty between each other, like, oh, she thinks she's cute. No, you think I'm cute. Thank you.
But you know what it is?
That's why.
That's why above women. Like
that's why I call the woman a earth. That explains it all right there. So
you know, as an OG, because Red is like he's being so reserved with this dude's comments because he's an elder. Yeah, he gets it. You know
yeah, but his like I already went through that already back then. So it's like, you know, let him talk.
Yeah, just let them talk. So listen, we gotta move on and continue speaking on some good things and juicy things going.
Yeah. but also I want to talk about the symbols of the I had put up some I think it was who had put up the Nazi symbol.
Oh, you talking about? So that's the real name for it is that's not a Hamsa. The Hamsa's the upside down.
That's what I wanted to ask you.
So the
what was the real name for that?
Hamsa is the one that's up and down. Swastika. So the swastika represents good luck and fortune.
Yes.
And abundance. And the Nazis just turned it, twisted it just a little bit to make it a little different. But the swastika is in many, many cultures as it's a good luck, it brings fortune and power. And when the Nazis went and researched this, because Hitler was smart. The dude knew a lot of this. He wasn't a dumb dude. So he studied a lot of different cultures. So that's why they use that symbol, because that symbol literally invokes power, good luck, and abundance. So
what about go to RX? The RX symbol is in the hieroglyphs or meta-nature.
So the RX symbol comes out of the Eye of Horus. I can show you a picture.
No, but it's funny because it comes out of there. But when you look at all these medical stuff called good RX, the symbol,
all that comes from the symbol and all that. Listen, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. You're right. Everything comes from Imhotep. Imhotep is even the Masons. The Masons, all that, the study of masonry and all that stuff.
Doctors. Anytime somebody becomes a doctor and they have to say their oath, it's like I forgot the name of the oath, but that they're talking to, they're giving homage to Imhotep. Like they don't even know because they changed his name up, so they switched his name up. Like when I was in Egypt, I seen the walls with Imhotep carved in it, showing all the same tools that they use today in the hospital. Same exact tools were up there on the wall, carved from thousands of years ago. Were up on the wall, and the same exact thing. He even had prescriptions. It was even prescriptions was written out on the wall. Like I'll find it.
Let me tell you something. When you look at other countries, all it did was take the information from there. You got a guy named Hippocrates, the father of medicine, right? Greek father of medicine. Well, he never said he was a father of medicine. He actually went to Egypt to study. Imhotep was already dead or gone for hundreds of thousands of years. But he studied and went back
as if he's like a deity. Because he did so much for society that they had to. You know what I mean? Like he built and established so much awesomeness.
Supposedly, when you look at the ancient Tep, even though they say he's dead, they say he ascended with the supreme beings.
Here it is,
his body's buried there in the tomb. But
so you see there's that's the bowl where you would wash your hands, and then above it here is those are prescriptions. Those hieroglyphs are prescriptions.
Nice.
So and over here are all.
Ain't nobody can tell you nothing because you went there, son.
Exactly. These are all
If
the
you
different
never
tools like they
step
use.
your foot
for
in
surgery.
Egypt, kick
Bro, I
rock.
took this picture my damn self. So these are all the different tools that they use in the same now. Like the symbol you talking about, the RX, it's even over here somewhere. Where is it? They even have
That's
that
crazy.
women when they have babies, they should be squatting.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's when you look at the midwife. That's with the midwife. That's
Yeah.
how they're supposed to be. That's why if you go to midwife, they have their baby like standing up or squatting versus laying up like this and stuff like
So
that.
they took the RX from this.
Yeah.
That's the eye of Horus. You see the bird in the middle? That's Horus. And that's the eye of Horus. And that eye is also the same shape of your pineal gland.
Yep. I was about to say, it looked like a
pineal
Tesla
gland's
symbol.
in the middle of your brain. So, you know.
But did you see the Tesla symbol? Take a look at the Tesla symbol.
I gotta look
Similar concept of it. It's made like that for a reason. And remember where Elon Musk is from? South Africa, supposedly.
And yo, this wall was what bugs me out about this picture and just looking at this wall. Thousands of years old, and it still looks this good.
Yo, you know what he said?
I was able to actually put my finger inside of some of the hieroglyphs because they're so deeply carved in. But
yo, women are the most educated, bro. You know what I'm saying? We not out there going getting degrees and record numbers and going to high places and becoming public officials to try to better our situation. We just complaining and disrespecting women on a record level.
Just like he's doing now. He thinks it's cute. That shit is weird.
We don't.
I said that Israelites teach to hate.
We don't get the education because here's the thing: once you get a certain level of education under your belt, you'll have a more critical thinking. I promise you. I don't know anybody. I tell anybody, you get a little bit of education under your belt, I guarantee you, all your cores and values and things you look at will change because now you have more knowledge. Not saying college is the end all be all. I know a lot of book knowledge people that can throw me in it.
He's only reading one book. He reads one book.
He said one book.
One book. Like this is another hieroglyph here. So you got the Ankh in the middle. So the Ankh represents everlasting life, right? Like because the life comes from the woman. So the bowl is Neb, I think it is. So that means long live the king of two lands. I actually have that.
And plus, look, the crazy part, my name is Everlasting Allah.
So you should be rocking this type of symbol. This is the long live the king of two lands. That's what that hieroglyph means. I'm still learning my hieroglyphs. I got my books. I got more books to read. Like I got like 5 books over there I gotta read. These are all new books I got, like a whole stack of books I got.
We need that guy Zacharias Stitchin, whatever his name is. He's the one the famous person that read that stuff. The hieroglyphs. He's like one of the famous dudes.
You know what I want to do? I want to take a course on speed reading. There's a dude, his name is Howard Berg. He created a system to help people learn how to speed read, and he's very successful with it. If anybody want to look him up, it's a Jewish dude, Howard Berg. He's in the Guinness World Book of Records for being the fastest reader in the world.
I'm too dumb because I read it all.
Well, I tell you this. Open that third eye, and you can do it. Because I do it. I definitely
I can speed read. I just have to speed read.
You gotta decalcify it though, like
part
of opening your third eye is decalcifying it, and you decalcify it by eliminating all fluoride from your diet. No more fluoride toothpaste. Don't let the doctor use fluoride when they clean your teeth. Tap water. You want to drink water that has been filtered out. Filtered out the fluoride. And there's different herbs that you can take that helps to clarify. One of them is it's not.
That's a fact,
oil.
bro.
I think it's I can't remember if it's fish oil or it's like it's something in a fish oil family. I can't remember what it is.
No, but that's what Ted said is what I was thinking.
Reading is cool, but how much you retain is most important. Well, when you learn to do it, you should be retaining.
entertaining. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. My brain a little dumb. Sometimes I have to read paragraph two
like I said,
you're a nerd. I didn't know I wrote it 30 times before I read it out loud. I'm bad slow.
If you into it, speed reading, you will absorb everything.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, you'll definitely absorb everything.
And real talk, if you can speed read a book, you can read it more than once.
Yeah. And then a lot of people say like when I do my movie, and then I say like you know what I'm saying, I can say my movie 8 years ago without writing it down.
That's
and I can tell you right now, word for word, on how to do it.
That's some R. Kelly stuff right there, though.
Yeah,
R. Kelly was like that. He say everything in his head and put it on paper.
But I opened my third eye back then in the 6th grade, and I started learning different stuff. But like I said, a lot of people sit there and say, "Oh, I can do this and I can do that," but a lot of people do fad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like when the Gods in the Earth was in the 80s, everybody wanted the name.
Yeah.
My name is Born, my name is Knowledge, But when you ask them the lessons and the degrees, they
wasn't studying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people want to talk the talk.
Yeah, that's why when I never gave my name out. I always go by Red, because it wasn't for me to be out there voicing it. I was learning it. So, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people will be like, "Yo, my name is Knowledge. My name is Born." And I'll be like, "What's today's mathematics?" And they'll be like, "Whoa."
What? And just so people know, today is wisdom. Knowledge. There's wisdom, understanding, all born into power.
Yes.
I remember. See, I told you I remember.
Exactly. Matter of fact, I put the math on my YouTube page every day. Not YouTube page, my Facebook page every morning. So
yeah. You're throwing it up there. But yeah, I still remember. It's in there. I got it. I started there a long time ago.
We definitely got to put sound off on there too. Like,
oh hell yeah. Also, let me talk a little bit about our sponsors. I don't know if anybody's seen below, the words going by. So we're sponsored by shopvitals.com. People that like to travel, and even if you just need a better duffel bag, like something that holds more stuff. This duffel bag is dope. Like, it opens up. It's like a wardrobe where you can like put your hangers with your stuff hanging on it. You know what I mean? And put it in there and then zip it up and then close it up and open. Now you got a duffel bag. You know what I mean? Like, it holds so much more clothes. So please visit shopvitals.com, VITALZ, like zebra, like Zizzo. You know what I mean? And pick you up one. Make a great gift. We got the holiday season coming up and all that.
Yeah.
God damn, I'm so mad I'm saying that. Oh, Summer, no.
Now back to comments. We got another comment.
I'll go to comments. Oh, hi, hey, Jasmine. He said, "I don't hate women. Not one woman can." I can't with him. I don't even want to read his stuff.
He said, "I don't hate women. Not women can say I turned them into a single mom or abuse them. I treat people right. Just because I don't allow the women to lead me don't mean I hate women."
Like women.
I understand.
I didn't say you don't hate women. You don't like women. There's a difference. There's a huge difference. And just because you decided to try to make yourself look good, like, oh, what? I didn't beat on her. Yeah, but how is she emotionally with you? You know what I mean? Yeah. How connected are with your woman if you don't even give her the respect that she's freaking God? Like, come on.
I get it. I get it. But you know what it is? It's sad to say. Andre, your way of thinking is like a lot of brothers. That's not even Israelite, just in general. Like,
it's all miseducation at the end of the day.
It's crazy, man.
It's just like I said. Show me you don't read without. Tell me you don't read without. You don't read. Like, it's the same thing. Like, these people are just walking around not understanding things because they haven't looked past further.
You think we came from a rib of a man? I mean, a woman came from a rib of a man. Do you really believe that?
Well,
for all the technology and science and history.
Nah, he came from a rib.
Today it's a lot of 85. It's a lot of 85.
It's always gonna be 85. There's always gonna be 85.
It's a lot, and then the most, but the people that's sort of intelligent is 10%. They know what's going on, but they follow everybody else.
Yeah, of course.
So, women ain't saying that God.
He's saying women can never be God, bro. You don't even know what God is. You think God is your sky daddy. Like,
think about it. When we all in the womb,
you call God man, you call him father. So of course you're not gonna understand that women are God because you're already tuned out from nature. So it's okay.
That's true. And women, think about it. All men start off as women in the womb. We ain't trying to hear that, right? We don't have a dick in the womb. When we start off, with a vagina, and then we get the dick later. But some of us and some of us don't.
They keep.
You gotta ask yourself a question: why that's in natural order? Why it starts off as a woman and turns to a man? Maybe the history of the likelihood of women started to occupy this planet first, or started, and then men came from women. Because the Bible is written about men anyway. Obviously, if I'm a man, I'm gonna put my best interests up front. I'm gonna say, y'all came from my race, but y'all need to be subservient to me. I don't
patriarchy at its finest. That's what patriarchy is. Patriarchy removed the feminine principle from religion or just from people's beliefs and spiritual systems, so that they could now, it throws them off whack. Like at the end of the day, like how. Like if you you literally started as a female in your mother's womb. You was a female at a point.
We have the JJs, bro.
Yo, and it was a confusion, but I don't know the way he acted. I'm not gonna disrespect him. I'm just gonna say, like I said, tell me that you don't read without telling me you don't read. It's like that's it. Why can't she stop a period pain or birth pain?
That's weird. But this one right here is weird too. Why she
like I said, you don't know what God actually is. So if you don't know what God is, then of course you're gonna come up with all these different weird. Why can't she French press more than me? Because we designed you to do it. That's why we made you to bench press for us.
Here's the thing: between a woman and a man, it's something called visual acuity. Women have more visual acuity than men. Women are naturally mentally smarter than men at birth. If they're given the same environment as a man, then they're likely to achieve above them. Obviously, no. I'm talking about from a natural standpoint. The reason why men is on top because this world is designed for men to progress. The same thing you got slavery. The same thing you got black people in their positions because this world is designed to keep us in a balance where we never make it to the top. Keep us fighting each other. Keep us having individualistic mindset. That's one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
We all have a mindset, and other races don't do that. They work for themselves.
But that's what the other race did to us, and that's what we do to our own people. We sit realistically.
Now go ahead. I'm sorry, Red.
No. We just sit and destroy our own people because of what the rules they put into effect.
Absolutely. Got everybody all confused and shit. Yo,
you gotta he gotta read more books. If you read more books about
I'll even go as far as saying part of the reason why women I'll say part of the reason why women's periods are so painful and so bad is because of the bullshit that men fucking did. Like starting from patriarchy, right? Look at what they're doing to the food. Look at how they're doing the environment. Look at the emotional state of women. You know what I mean? Like all these things come into play and how our body reacts to it. So why can't we remove the period pain? Because you won't stop being ignorant.
That's funny. He said women are smarter. Why they be having 5 kids and 5 different baby dads? Because us niggas are cheaters.
Because they believe that God is a man.
That too. But if we'll break up with them, they'll break up with us, and then they get another guy. I love you, and then he break up with her and have a baby with her.
I go as far as saying, if woman ain't God, how come you keep going after her? Just like you keep seeking God.
White woman is definitely God, bro. No, I'm playing.
Is the white woman God too?
Like I said, bro, you
Come
don't
on,
know
bro.
what God actually is. Like,
God
Look
is
at my milk and magnesium.
God is in you.
God is
You know,
everybody. It's him
yeah.
too. But he's an aspect of God that's here today to keep our podcast even more entertaining. So, we can appreciate him coming in with his rubbish. But here's God right here. If you need to see God, bro, here's God. I'm gonna show you what God looked like at its basis. That's God right there.
Okay.
That's something you gotta read more and learn more about. Then you'll see. He said it's a Chinese woman. Any being on this planet that has a womb.
Woman.
Womb. Man. I'm not answering him. It's like, you know what? At the same time, though, it's like, even though what he's saying is rubbish, it's the stuff we're saying in return is giving people out there that's more receptive to this type of high vibration information to plant a seed. You know what I mean? Because it's like, how are you going to have, you got one person doing that, right? But then you got 3 people against 1. The ratio itself is just showing you, like, all right, maybe there is more out there that I don't know about. You know what I mean? Maybe they are onto something. You know what I mean? These are 3 successful people, and this is their state of mind, and this is how their mind works. And yes, we are all successful people. Google me, okay? Google Red too, okay? Google Courage the Jerk. Like, yeah, we successful people, okay?
He said, "But life comes from man."
Yeah, go spit it on the ground and tell me what happens.
I don't want that to get out there. Life come from a man. Cause think about it. If that's true, anytime a man ejaculate and all that on the floor, all those tadpoles in there, we're gonna go to jail for it, because those are considered kids. At least if Trump did it like that, that's what's gonna happen.
Like, isn't that considered like an abortion? Wouldn't ejaculation be a form of abortion because you're aborting?
Think about it. There's thousands, millions. There's millions of sperm cells in there.
Millions of babies.
Is the one that we're alive to right now.
And then you get mad at us for wanting to get rid of one. Like, y'all let out millions. Like, if that's life, like, you're wasting life, bro.
We could definitely get on.
He said I want to die. No, we ain't
getting on next time.
He's doing enough. He's doing enough.
We're debating verbally.
You know what? I would.
We're definitely debating because he
ain't gonna spill no beans, but let us get a certain person as a guest, and then have him come on the phone.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to get my man Love God to come on here.
Oh,
I'm gonna
let's get a special guest.
And plus,
so now we can have 4 against 1.
Love God and plus your cousin.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun, man.
That's gonna be a great debate.
Come on, get him.
That's gonna be a great debate. But I also want to just recap. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking about the president as they're going to change the world or change our lives. Always think about your state
Thank
rep.
you. I appreciate it. I love being sane. I've been told that plenty of times.
Think about your state rep and stop thinking about, the
the presidency.
Yeah. Stop.
Like, look into who your local politicians are. You know what I mean? Look into, I don't know all of them, so I ain't going to sit here and try to list, each one is a lot. But, just look into, like, whatever is your local politicians, the ones that are helping to, fund money in different parts of your community. Like, they did some BS out here on the island. Like, they built this building that's supposed to be a lottery building for low income, and they put the 1 bedroom at $1,700. Tell me what single person making $15 an hour, because that's what the minimum wage is, can afford $1,700 as a rent.
They just got to work 60 hours a week. If their job gave them 60 hours a week, they'd be just fine.
Like, how I don't even understand how somebody can fix their face to say that is low income when the minimum wage is $15 an hour, 40 hours a week, cannot afford a $1,700 rent. I'm sorry. So that's not a low income. Do better.
Well, I heard like like 10 years ago, they trying to make New York City for the rich anyway. So
yeah, that's definitely been, you know, the gentrifications that they've been doing, and it's happening. It's definitely happening in a lot of different areas. So, you know, this is why people like us are trying to give y'all the info to help you step the game up, so that you know you don't get phased out of your own home. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you gotta build.
Last comment.
Except for woman is God, don't let her pay all the bills. And no, that's
most
your job.
Women do. No, not for nothing. Most women pay their bills.
They definitely do. I'm one of them.
I know a lot of broke brothers that can't afford they looking to lay up with a woman so she can help him with his bills.
That's a fact.
Nowadays, that's just how it is, bro.
I
a lot of us ain't getting money.
I don't know what he's talking about. I pay.
Hey, yo, Andre, if you gonna be real, try. I know you know some homies that you know that they don't got shit. All they do is feed off another woman. I know you know a few niggas out there. You was in Philly, so I know there's some niggas out there that don't got shit together, ain't shit, but the woman is what balance them out because she give them money. He drive the car like his baby boy, all that. Well, we know everybody knows somebody. You know that nigga don't even belong there.
Everybody knows somebody that baby boy. That whole movie just. You know, it fits.
Exactly.
You know, and hopefully as time goes on, there'll be less of these people. You know, but it's inevitable because, like I said earlier, we're in the age of Aquarius, and we are moving into a higher ascension of thinking. This is the age of knowledge. You know, so that's why all this information. You know, Cat Williams started it off in the beginning of January.
His little punk self.
Oh, I love me some Cat Williams.
I didn't like when he did that because you know what it is. Black people got enough going on for a nigga out here to be hating on mad other niggas that's already successful, that's getting money more than him.
Well, those are just
after niggas he named, they got more money in their pocket than he do.
Bro,
so he have to make ticket sales by that out in only black dudes, but you didn't out none of the white owners or the white producers that actually control the narrative, control everything. You ain't out none of them because you know damn well you won't have no more radio here. Think about it. If he was a real nigga, like he seemed like he was, he won't be just talking about his own people. He'd be talking about the people that give them the platform. Because remember, black people don't own half the platforms that we on. It's owned by somebody that don't look like us. So go hard, bro. Go to these people. I dare you. I dare you to come.
Look. He got a point.
Now you got a point, bro.
No. You got a point there, but you also got to look at all the black people that's on top that don't want to grab their own network and do something different and everything. Because you got a lot of black people that got money that can be like, you know what? Let's just take our money, put it together, and let's build our own corporation. But you got a lot of black people that look at it like this. If I go against the other race, they're going to stop my money, and I'm going back to the hood. So
efficiency is important, man.
Look at Kevin Hart. He named Kevin Hart, and look what Kevin Hart did. He put a lot of people on. He makes sure everybody eat. Like, if you work with him, he going to try to get you a role, get you some money.
But
so much positivity come out of Kevin Hart. He from Philly. He from the hood.
But all of that's good, but he still is a puppet to somebody that's not his race.
I won't say a puppet. He says I would say that.
I guarantee
I would say that. No. You
got
to look at it like this. Everybody got an audience, right? Look at Paul Mooney, right? Paul Mooney could say anything he want. Why? Because that was his character of comedy. And white people purposely, even though he's talking about white people, they purposely go to his sold out show with him so he could disrespect them. Some people like that stuff.
Yo, Paul Mooney he's a legend.
Paul Mooney but he's said a lot of wild stuff.
But I tell you, if Paul Mooney be like, you know what, I'm gonna get all my black people together and we're gonna stay black and we're gonna do this, I guarantee you he'll fall in 1 year. I guarantee you that. Because they're not gonna let that happen. Because you gotta understand, if we come together with our brains and everything else, we can wipe everything out.
But first,
and they know that.
We gotta know ourselves.
Know thyself.
Exactly.
We gotta know thyself.
But if we go to these schools and they teach us what they want to teach us, we'll never be that. Because when you was in school, who was the hero? Honestly, who was the one that came and saved the day all the time? So you seen that portrait of that person.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you look at Cowboys and Indians, who was the hero and who was the scamp? Okay, then, and who is the Indians?
And what's crazy is that the Cowboys
exactly.
Cowboys were black people at one time, but then they whitewashed that up, and now they made them, Cowboys white.
Well, the word cowboy came from
country music was made by black people, and now it turned white.
Yeah. So. That's why I said everything that we learned, we said, okay, now from, I say 1950s, 1960s, 70s, and 80s, it was all different history compared to before 1950s and everything, because we had our Black Wall Street. So we was teaching our kids what was the real history until they segregated and said, okay, look, we're going to put y'all in these white schools and we're going to tell you our history so we can keep this going. And now look at us 30 years later.
Well, listen, look. I'm gonna show y'all this. So this is at one of the temples in Luxor, and if you could see it, they tried to paint over the Damn, I don't know why this isn't getting to view. So they tried to paint over the hieroglyphs, right? and then paint their own pictures on top of it. So this has been something they've been doing for thousands of years, bro. Like they've been for a long time trying to come along and take our stuff, and then no, we want to put this side on there.
But if you look at it, we've been brainwashed. Years old,
bro. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. We've been brainwashed all the way to down our peoples. And everything, even our family members, we downed them.
And it's not even just to down us; it was to basically take away the power. Because as long as you don't know who and what you are, now you will not feel empowered to be able to do the things. So they had to basically pull our battery from us of our conscious understanding of who and what we were, break us down to the level of animals.
And dumb us down. We're gonna dumb y'all down, and then y'all gonna do what we do. So now
take this book, what we call the Bible, and that's what you're gonna keep reading.
Yeah,
go crazy.
Christianity. Yeah, that was a whole big whitewash myth.
Bro, they went across the whole planet. Literally was going from continent to continent, just killing and this. You gonna believe in this? But listen, we will go on all night. And, we got to try to keep this, a little in time.
We went over,
a little over our time, but it's all good because, we having fun. And, I hope everybody out there enjoyed today's show. And we will be back again next Friday. Same time, same place. Again, subscribe, like, share.
We need some
Academy 411.
We got to get a campaign going so we can start getting people to subscribe to our channel. I definitely
got one thing to say. Next Friday, I won't be here. I'll be having a memorial for Thurman that passed away. So,
if
you know what I'm saying, I will be in back of Fox Hill, 350 Park Hill, and we will be doing a candlelight and a balloon for Thurman Brown.
What time Friday?
Friday's starting at 7:00.
At night?
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'll get out of work in time.
7:00. We'll be back at 350 and everything. So you know what I'm saying? Come out. I know a lot of people understand Thurman was the person that he was a soundtrack for a lot of people.
Yeah, I know who he is. I seen the picture.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Come out and celebrate his life and everything. Definitely.
Absolutely.
And plus,
and also
I will be filming.
Support the documentary by the director.
Yeah.
Called June Productions, C. June Productions. Like, listen, people, we need to, we have to support, get this out there, because what he's doing right now, he's making history. Because 50, 60, 70 years from now, people gonna be looking at what he's doing now and be like, yo, I remember that. You know what I mean? Just like when we look at documentaries from the 80s, the 70s. You know what I mean? 30 years from now, we're gonna look back at what you're doing, and it's gonna have the same impact of awesomeness. So with that, listen, everybody, we're gonna make it work. That we're gonna come back and be on here, because we love being on here, and we love giving y'all some good. And thank you everybody that also interacted with us today. Please keep.
I enjoy good and bad. I enjoy opposition. We love opposition.
Absolutely.
You don't have to agree with us. We like to grow from each other. The audience, we love to grow from the audience. So we okay. If you have a disagreement with us, we're gonna put your comment up there, whether we agree with it or not.
Absolutely.
And as you notice, I'll put your Andre, when you do get a chance to look at the video, I put your comments up there, whether I agree with it or not.
Absolutely. And for anybody that thinks we're thinking crazy, just go look up everything we was talking about.
Right. But I love it when you say we crazy. Yeah, we doing something right.
I don't mind being crazy. Yeah,
I love being an opposition warrior. Real talk.
All day long. Absolutely. So listen, everybody, y'all have a good night out there. Again, comment, share, subscribe to us on YouTube, Awareness Academy 411. Peace and blessings to all.